following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit.
That's the thing about Cruz. He plays mind games.
I mean, at the same time, it's kind of the thing about Chris Cruz is that, you know, not only is he going to act like an absolute creep, do whatever he wants to whoever he wants, he expects you to like it.
It's just weird.
It is. I don't get it either.
Jamie Tucker now with the reversal of the ace lock there. Lands him into a set of buckles. Chris Cruz looks like he's breaking the hold. Stand close. You can never trust the ever so cagey Chris Cruz.
Oh, you're talking about mind games there. Chris Cruz, I think, is in everyone's head but his own. Jamie Tucker honestly may have been thrown off a little bit there by just the confidence shown by Chris Cruz. Does that one move that well, walks out of it like he's the king of the whole damn world.
He is both the cat's ass and the bee's knees, and don't you ever forget it.
Jamie Tucker gives Chris Cruz a big shove. Cruz tries to respond, but Jamie Tucker's in there to give him a big old arm drag.
Cruz definitely overcommitted with that lariat attempt, left him very vulnerable, and Tucker is wasting no time. Tucker now trying to hold his own towards the middle of the ring.
He was distracted for a second there with the knee, but Jamie Tucker turns him over once again. Chris Cruz right back onto his feet, but Jamie Tucker tries for the hip toss. Instead has him up right there, and there's the arm drag.
Cruz taking ass over tea kettle. Doesn't quite know where he is. Tucker knows what time it is, though. Lands that big knee lift.
And now Jamie Tucker has Cruz right where he wants him. Little does Chris Cruz know, he's about to get hit by a flying Jamie Tucker.
And he sticks the landing with ease, Dallas. Boy, I tell you, this young man truly has come into his own over the past couple of years. He's hanging tough with Chris Cruz and making it look easy.
Oh yeah, and Chris Cruz taking another hard shot right in the face right now. Jamie Tucker, though, got to keep an eye on that count. Looks like he's able to pretty easily. Rolls him over there. I think a little too early to expect a victory out of that, but you go for a pin every chance you get. You make somebody kick out over and over again.
Oh, it wears on the other person.
Absolutely. Making him expend energy for nothing but survival.
Big right hand by Big Game James. Cruz now with the reversal. Oh! He's starting to fire off those signature chops. Dallas, you do not want to be on the other end of these. They got the same kind of sting as the kind of chops thrown by Jose Perez. You got to understand, Cruz came from that same class. He comes from the 90s. He comes from that pro wrestling train of thought. He's no sports entertainer.
Jamie Tucker, though, throwing it right back at him. Similar popping sound off of those. And that's the thing, Jamie Tucker, every match he's in, he learns something.
Well, he certainly has.
Oh! Didn't learn nearly enough. That was sick, man.
Cruz.
Oh, my God.
No love lost there with the ankle pick from hell. Sends Tucker square to the canvas. Took the wind right out of him.
Took the wind out of me sitting all the way over here. That was crazy.
Jamie Tucker, he was in the driver's seat for a good amount of time. Now, Cruz had to do something to change things up. And right now, he's dictating the pace.
This is what I love about Chris Cruz, you know? He doesn't need to go diving through the ropes or something like that. He can hit an elbow drop or a body slam like he just did.
And it all
or that
means
big
something.
ankle pick, you know? Exactly. It means 5 times more than someone with half his experience.
He knows how to make the most out of the most simplistic of maneuvers.
That's exactly right.
It's been very effective. It's taken the wind out of Jamie's sails, figuratively and literally.
And I'll tell you what else it is. It's the minimum energy expenditure for the maximum effect.
Absolutely. No, he's calculated. He knows what he's doing.
Chris Cruz has literally done the math on this match.
He's done the math on Jamie Tucker.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's got him pretty well sized up. It's one about Cruz is it's cocky.
Right about that. We saw it kind of come to his advantage a little bit earlier, but as long as he stays on Jamie Tucker like this, doesn't let his arrogance overwhelm him. Right now, he's fully in the driver's seat. This is not the time to get in your opponent's head. It's the time to hit them in the head. Keep them on the mat as much as you can. So far, he's doing a good job.
Got a real deep hold on that chin lock. Looked like he might have had a pair of fish hooks in, but Nick Knox here to keep things clean, keep a good surveillance on the action. Tucker now lands a shot to the midsection, 2 for good measure. Gets Cruz to break the hold.
Cruz firing one back. Tries for something else, but Tucker pulls the rope down. Chris Cruz goes flying. Is Tucker going to try for that suicide dive again? I think he is. No,
he goes to the baseball slide. Very smart.
And I saw the look in Chris Cruz's eyes. He was so sure that suicide dive was coming. He was ready to counter it. Instead, Jamie Tucker changes it up. This is what I'm talking about. He's learning something every match. Just learned to land on his feet. Right back up to the top rope. Chris Cruz never sees it coming. Tucker comes flying at him, and there's the pin. I think he took a microsecond too long to get there.
And I think Tucker could have applied a little bit more pressure in the lateral area during that pin. He certainly had Cruz on just shock factor alone. But he hasn't broken the man down entirely yet. And that's the thing about Cruz. He's durable. He's all get up.
Tucker tries to Irish whip him, but instead gets thrown into the corner, goes up. Cruz is going to come at him, takes the arm, picks him up, swings him around, and plants him in the backbreaker.
A tilt-a-whirl backbreaker all the way from Roswell. And Jamie Tucker refuses to submit to Chris Cruz's will.
After a move like that with all the air driven out of your lungs, with your back feeling like it's been broken in two, to still be able to say, no, I want to keep going. I want to keep fighting. I've got that in me. Take something else.
This man's got a ton of grit and a ton of heart. He's showing it all right here tonight. A fantastic matchup, a really hard-fought matchup against a bruiser like Chris Cruz. Tucker has nothing to be ashamed of. Oh, the jaw jacker breaks the hold. Buys him a little bit of time.
Tries for that tilt-a-whirl again, but this time Jamie Tucker spikes him. DDT.
He got most of it. He got most of it. He's got to make the pin. Oh, come on.
I don't know if he can right now. I think he just has to catch his breath. Trying for the pin now, but Chris Cruz able to get the shoulder up. You saw how barely he did, though. I think if Jamie Tucker had been able to get his body weight across more than 2% of Chris Cruz like he did, that was as much as he was able to accomplish at the time, unfortunately. This one could have been over, though.
Jamie Tucker continues to fight Cruz's fight, and he's done a pretty good job at it thus far. Oh, wait a minute. Cruz goes for that pipeline gutbuster, but to no avail.
Right in the head. Jamie Tucker has him up. Slice spread number 1. No, doesn't get it. Oh! That was a blatant low blow. The referee saw it. Absolutely calling for the bell.
It's blatantly obvious Nick Knox made the right call. Nick Knox is throwing this match out.
Your winner, as a result of a disqualification, Jamie Tucker.
I mean, what is Chris Cruz doing?
Honestly, what does he
Looking at
expect?
surprise. He's been
What
doing
does he
this 2
expect?
decades. Come on. You can't do that to a guy in the middle of a match. This is ridiculous. So close was Jamie Tucker. About to hit that sliced bread number. Oh, what the hell?
Ring the bell.
Come on. No, Jamie Tucker escapes out of it.
Cruz made an example out of Frank Bones at the last matchup here at the NRG Fairhaven VFW, and Jamie Tucker was not going to allow himself to be the same victim. I don't know what kind of hair Chris Cruz has across his ass, but honestly, where the hell does he get off just blatantly kicking people into jimmies? I don't get it.
Sorry guys, my nuts really hurt.
I feel for you, bud.
Fairhaven, I know y'all don't want to go down like that. I came to Fairhaven to win. Just like last month when I kicked Mike Ross's behind.
He keeps it PG.
And I come here, and Chris Cruz wants to hit me in my nads.
I think his voice is usually about an octave lower.
The future, I want the best that NRG has to offer. Because this year, I want gold in Jamie Tucker's name. I want nothing more.
Isn't this a sight to see?
Brings back a little nostalgia, in all honesty. Back in 2015, in that very building you're standing in, I was doing the exact same thing you are. Asking for the best of the best. Asking to prove myself. The only difference between you and me, though, is that I worked at it. I busted my ass. I trained with the very best in order for me to compete with the very best. The top companies in the world. I have faced international stars. I have faced the very people that you are asking to fight. I don't think you deserve it. I think you're honestly way in over your head. And I think it's about time that someone puts you in your place. Jamie Tucker, you want the best of the best? Well, you've got him. Next month, March 31st, in the very building that I started in, you and me, one-on-one. And I can promise you that nothing is going to stop the victorious BRG from claiming sweet victory.
Well, if Jamie Tucker agrees to it, I tell you what, Dallas, it's going to be one hell of a
How about
matchup.
that, Fairhaven? Next month, BRG. You're on.
Brett Ryan Gosselin, the victorious one, laying out the challenge here. Jamie Tucker accepting. We're going to see BRG in NRG. I can't wait.